So welcome back to the Happy Hour, guys, and welcome to Southampton.
We are here at
the Southampton Publick House. It's public, it's in Southampton, but it's not a house.
No.
And it's time to do more than just drink beer. Let's cook with it.
But they do make some amazing beer.
Farmhouse, Saison, Bier de Garde, Bier de Mars, Gesundheit. If it's Bier de Mars, how can we have it on Earth?
The Southampton Publick House, which is, well, world-renowned for
farmhouse ales.
Farmhouse ales. In fact, Phil Markowski, the head brewer here, literally wrote the book on farmhouse ales.
There's a book, and he wrote it.
It's called Farmhouse Ales.
A farmhouse ale, or a saison, is a style of beer that originated in the French-speaking region of Belgium. And saison is the French word for season. Typically, these beers were brewed during the fall or winter for consumption late in the summer during harvest time. They were made to refresh the farm workers, who during this time traditionally were allowed up to 5 liters per day as part of their ration. Nice. And one of the cool things about farmhouse ales is that because of that Belgian yeast, they have a lot of spiciness and interesting flavors, which makes them very great to have alongside of a meal, but also as part of the recipe. Check this out.
Carl Holfelder, who is the executive chef here at Southampton Publick House, and what do you got going on here?
It's a double white sauce that we use for our flounder. We call it a beer blanc instead of a beurre blanc. Yeah, we use the coriander, thyme, black peppercorn, and the orange.
Orange,
rinds. What I'll do is boil all that down, a little bit of vinegar, hit it with a little bit of heavy cream, boil everything down again, and then I pour it over the flounder.
Wow. It must be really fun for you, in addition to the obviously the fresh ingredients that you have, to be dealing with beer that is this fresh. Cooking with beer, people, it's not just next to the meal, it's inside of it.
So while that sauce is reducing down, it's time to taste some beer.
So Spencer is our host this afternoon. He is, I would say the head, I don't want to say the head brewer, but you are you kind of make all the wheels turn here.
I'm one of the guys that's in the wheel turning process.
All right. I'll just tell you this right now. There are awards everywhere around here, stuck into like every corner. You turn around and, oh, another medal. It's just hanging on the wall. Yeah. You know, they're everywhere.
It's like, oh, where do we put this one? I don't know.
I'll put it here. Let's see.
They're using a coaster.
Right.
So I figured we'd run through a farmhouse collection. This is the Bier de Mars, beer of March. Historically, this beer pretty much is entering into the beer drinking season. Spring, summer, you know, when people really drink a ton of beers. And of course, in the craft beer world, we drink beers all year round and think nothing of it. But this one, lighter in profile. You get more of like almost a toasty, bready. I like to say like more like honeycomb, you know, take to it. So you get that mild biscuit up front. These are all French malts. This beer is made with, and so for us, it's a way to showcase more.
So one thing they truly believe in at Southampton Publick House is that beer should be at the table with the meal, just like a bottle of wine. And to that end, at Southampton, like many breweries, they bottle many of their beers in larger bottles, 750 milliliters. They look like bottles of wine. Now you drink one of these on your own, you're probably done for the night, but just like a bottle of wine, if you share with a group of people, it's a beautiful thing. Oh my, I think our sauce is ready.
But here is the sauce that we saw being made. This is a crab stuffed flounder, and this is the Southampton double white reduction sauce with the coriander and orange. It's now finished. We didn't have a chance to see it poured onto the fish, but we will have a chance to see it poured into my mouth. We're going to pair this with...
And then the cuvée de fleur, which is our take muscat saison, golden saison with edible flowers. Lavender, chamomile, rose, marigolds.
It doesn't get a lot fresher than this. No. I mean, from the sea, from the earth, this is the way people have been eating for centuries, and we're finally figuring out that the old ways are probably the best ways.
The best ways, exactly. Absolutely.
Cheers.
Nice.
So thanks for joining us at the Happy Hour, guys, and remember, beer next to the food, beer in the food. Marinades and sauces, that's a great place to start. And they're doing it right at the Southampton Publick House. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
I can die happy. Very, very drinkable beer. Very enjoyable.
Where'd your beer go?
Oh, okay. Oh no!
It's like, he didn't even put the camera down.
Moved it away to stop the teasing. I got it.
I feel a little underdressed.
I got my logo on.
Now I feel better.